Rob Moore from The Sun. I just wanted to ask you about the roof closure first of all. Did the officials talk to you about that decision? Because it seemed like they closed it a little bit too late because it took forever to mop up the court.
Yeah, it was strange. They decided to keep it open, and they waited a little bit to dry the court, and then we played two very quick games, and then suddenly he's, oh no, the rain's coming again, so we had to wait again for the roof to close. But yeah, it is what it is.
James Gray, iNewspaper. Cam, that felt like quite an un-Cam performance today. I don't know whether you felt different today, if you can really put your finger on why things weren't going your way.
No, I don't. I felt like I started the match very well, very relaxed, and playing good, serving well, and yeah, I felt maybe a little bit too relaxed and too low energy. I don't know. I don't know why, but yeah, I wasn't, and it went through a stage in the second set. I wasn't hitting my backhand. I was missing a lot of errors on my backhand side. Was pretty not like myself, and I usually can rely on that side. And yeah, I don't know my backhand error count, but it was probably nowhere near the same as the other matches. And I felt like Andrey gave me really nothing, and he was very solid. So all credit to him. And I felt maybe the one time I did have a chance was when I ended up throwing my racket, and I ended up getting a bit more energy, and I was moving a lot better for the next kind of 20 minutes, and that was probably the best part of the match for me. So it was good learning for me, and yeah, but like I said, all credit to Andrey. He gave me nothing today, and he deserved it more than me.
Simon Briggs, Daily Telegraph. It's interesting that Rublev actually on the court, he said he thought maybe you were a bit tight, but that sounds like not what you felt at all.
No, I felt actually very relaxed, and I think maybe too relaxed. And usually when I'm in the other matches, I was very, very nervous, like I said, and very, very tight. But I felt like I used that, and I was a bit more kind of electric, and I was a bit sharper, and I was able to run for balls. And today in two of the most important kind of departments of the game, the second serve return, I missed a lot and gave him a lot of free points there. Was probably my best part of my game, and I didn't do that well. So that's part of it. But like I said, Andrey was very solid, and he was better than me in all departments. So credit to him.
Cam's Neil McClellan from The Mirror. I was going to ask you about throwing that racket, because you rarely see that from you. Just summed up your frustration. You said you'd learn from it. I think that's what you needed to do to get it out, and that's what you might need to do, show that sort of anger a bit more.
Yeah, I think that was the best game of the match that I played, and the only game that I had chances really to break. So I felt like I was able to release a little bit. Obviously, it's not ideal to be breaking rackets and doing that, and I very rarely do it. So I was able to kind of snap and change my energy and change and really lift after that. But I never really felt like whenever I had the momentum, I didn't kind of stick with what I was doing for long enough, and which was disappointing. And I felt that was probably the best part of the match, and that was the part I was moving the best and doing that. So it's maybe something interesting to learn from that, and maybe I can kind of continue to break rackets, but do something different to kind of change the energy when I feel like kind of too relaxed and too like chill on the court and not really moving as well as I would like, and missing kind of second serve returns like uncharacteristically.
Explain why you have this low energy. Is it because you were playing so well coming in, or you're feeling so good? How do you explain that feeling?
Yeah, I felt, wasn't really that low energy. I felt I was just too kind of chill in between points and not kind of getting up kind of with my team and kind of using them to my advantage, and I don't know, it can happen. I felt like Rublev was the better player, and he really didn't give me a chance to whenever I did have momentum to kind of get back in the match, and he was very solid, and I did some things very well today, but not enough.
Mike.
Cam, Mike Dixon, The Mail. You've obviously got Davis Cup next week.
I just wanted Labour Cup. You weren't selected for that. Do you think there's? I think you said you'd quite like to play. I just wondered, do you think you might make it there as a reserve or anything like that, or any contact from them?
Yeah, we'll see. You know, I really want to play, and especially at home, you know, be so sick to play that event and be around those players and learn from all those guys. So yeah, I'm in contact with them, and it's obviously going to take a couple guys withdrawing for me to have a chance. So I would love to play, and if the opportunity does come, I'll definitely make myself available. So yeah, obviously, and then after that, there's a lot of matches that I want to, and tournaments I want to prioritise to try still make Turin.
Eleanor.
Hi Cam, Eleanor Crooks Press Association. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask basically. So is making Turin, is that kind of your big goal for the rest of the season? Yeah,
I mean, obviously with all the slams done for me, it's a big goal obviously at the beginning of the year to try and make Turin, and I don't really know where I'm sitting at the moment after this, but I feel like I'm in with a shot. Obviously, with Shanghai not there, there's one less tournament and some less points on the table. But yeah, we'll see how it goes after this, and would have been nice to have the Wimby points to count towards that, but I don't know where I'm sitting.
Okay. Tamani, last question.
I'm just curious, obviously with Davis Cup so soon, how much time will you take off, if at all, and before getting to Glasgow to prepare?
Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to speak with my team yet, but I'm really excited for the Davis Cup and to be back with crowds and to be playing in the team that we have with so much experience, and it's going to be the first time for me on the team with Andy, so I'm really looking forward to that, and we're all playing well, and we got a home tie, so I'm really excited to get there, and I'm going to prepare as well as I can for that, but yeah, it's a very quick turnaround, so I'm going to have to be ready for it, but we have a great team, and I'm really looking forward to it.